Imagine waking up one day with a $315 million jackpot in your bank account. The world knows your name. Your life changes overnight, and you decide to use your newfound wealth not just for yourself, but to help countless strangers. This is the incredible and true story of Jack Whittaker, a man who became a beacon of generosity after winning the Powerball in 2002. Today, we're counting down 10 powerful moments that show how Jack Whittaker used his winnings to make a lasting impact on others. Stick with us, because by the end of the story, you might be rethinking what it truly means to win big. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Winning the historic $315 million Powerball jackpot. It all started on Christmas morning in 2002 when Jack Whittaker's life was forever changed. At 55 years old, Jack, a construction company owner from West Virginia, purchased a Powerball ticket that would go on to make history. He chose the winning numbers drawn on Christmas Day and walked away with the largest single-ticket win in U.S. lottery history at the time. Choosing to take a lump sum of $170 million, Jack suddenly became one of the richest men in his state. But instead of keeping all that wealth to himself, Jack revealed his heart was just as big as his bank account. This was the beginning of a series of selfless acts that would captivate and inspire the nation. Number 9. Donating to build churches. Jack's roots were grounded in faith, and one of his first acts of generosity was to donate heavily to his local church. He believed in giving back to the community that supported him when he had far less. He even took it a step further by using his newfound fortune to personally fund the construction of several new churches in the West Virginia area. Many community members recall how Jack humbly interacted with churchgoers, ensuring they had spaces to worship and connect. These actions reflected Jack's core belief that wealth could be a tool to serve others, uplifting his community, one brick at a time. Number 8. Funding scholarships for local students. Education was another area where Jack saw an opportunity to create change. He established college scholarships for students in West Virginia, offering them the chance to pursue their dreams without being held back by financial barriers. Thousands of students benefited from his generous donations, gaining access to higher education that otherwise may not have been attainable. Jack wanted to invest in the next generation, giving young people the chance to succeed and contribute to society, just as he had before his big win. Fast forward years later, and many recipients of these scholarships credit Jack for opening doors they never thought possible. Number 7. Starting the Jack Whittaker Foundation. To make an even greater impact, Jack launched the Jack Whittaker Foundation, a charitable organization dedicated to helping those in need. Through this platform, Jack donated millions to causes ranging from providing food and housing to funding essential community projects. He believed that being intentional with his generosity would lead to longer-term benefits for those he helped. This foundation gave Jack a structured way to manage his charitable giving and further solidified his legacy as someone who used his wealth for the greater good. Number 6. Paying it forward at diner stops and beyond. Jack was no stranger to small acts of kindness. Known for frequenting local diners, he would often pick up bills for entire tables of strangers. Waitstaff would receive tips that left them speechless, ranging from several $100s to amounts that could easily pay someone's rent. For Jack, it seemed that kindness had no price tag. These moments weren't about grand gestures for fame, but about using his fortune to bring joy and relief to those around him in the simplest, most human ways. Number 5. Supporting businesses in his community. Jack's generosity extended to local businesses, especially small ones that were struggling to stay afloat. He knew the hardships entrepreneurs faced, having built his own construction business from the ground up before his win. From purchasing essential equipment for small companies to covering debts for those on the verge of closure, Jack became a silent champion for countless local businesses. Many credit their survival to his support, ensuring jobs stayed intact and livelihoods were safeguarded. Number 4. Assisting families in need. Jack was particularly moved by stories of families facing significant hardships. He donated cars to those who needed transportation, helped single parents cover medical expenses, and even paid for funerals for grieving families who couldn't afford the costs. These deeply personal acts of kindness resonated with many people, highlighting that Jack viewed his wealth as a way to address immediate, real-world issues for those who crossed his path. He understood that behind every family was a story that deserved compassion. Number 3. Emergency aid after disasters. Jack also stepped in during moments of crisis. When floods or other natural disasters hit West Virginia, Jack was quick to offer support. He donated resources to relief efforts, helped rebuild homes, and provided essential supplies to those who lost everything. His quick action in times of need became legendary within his community, showcasing his ability to turn personal fortune into real-world impact when it mattered most. Number 2. Transforming lives through random generosity. One of Jack's most admirable traits was his habit of helping strangers without any expectations of return. Stories emerged of him writing checks for people he'd just met, covering hospital bills for patients struggling with medical expenses, and even setting up anonymous donations to ensure underprivileged children could celebrate the holidays. Jack believed in lifting others out of their struggles, showing that even a single moment of thoughtfulness could change someone's life forever. Number 1. Reflecting on his legacy. Despite facing his share of personal challenges after his win, Jack Whitaker never stopped believing in the power of giving. He once reflected, "I'm not proud of all the things I've done, but I am proud of the things I've done to make life better for others." His story is a reminder that wealth isn't just about what you gain, but how you use it to create a ripple of positivity. Jack's generosity has left an enduring legacy, inspiring us all to think about how we too can make a difference. Jack Whitaker's story teaches us that true riches lie in the difference we make in others' lives. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing tales of generosity and impact. And ask yourself this question as you leave today's video: what would you do if you won the lottery?